Folks, what is up, and welcome to another Save Data stream of Ace Attorney with an Actual Lawyer. I'm your host, Zach, joined by our voice actor, Wes.
Hello.
And our Actual Lawyer, Pranch.
I got new light bulbs in my room, so it's much brighter behind me.
Ooh, it does look nice. It does look nice. Look at this guy. Hey, this weekend, this Saturday, November 22nd, is going to be our Extra Life stream. We're going to be coming to you live for 24, probably 25 hours in a row. To bring you a bunch of cool content, including Chaos Jeopardy, another PowerPoint stream. Vic, who does not have their driver's license, is going to be playing a bunch of driving games with an actual wheel controller. The Price is Right for video games, and we're going to be eating spicy peppers and playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. There's just a bunch of really bonkers things planned. We're going to have a bunch of fun raising a lot of money for the Children's Miracle Network. So if you are free at all, please come through and please come donate for a good cause to help the big, beautiful kids. But if you'd like to support the channel directly, you can head over to Patreon. That's patreon.com/SaveTheTeam, where you can support the show and get a bunch of cool things, including getting your name included in this Patreon song. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. Squat Coupler, Captain Malix Nani, Sparrow, Cuddy, Paulucha, and Sofino. HSM Ernlist, Marks the Jester, Yin Love, Logan 01, Jack Wagner. Witch Tower, Kevin, Asian, and Selfaria, Arky, Forensic, Beckner, Cole, Smart, Alec, Mystic, Waddy. Leprechaun, Jacob L, Danny Boy, Waddle D, Victor Alexander, Shadowed Navi, Soul Masters BBC, What, Nick Baker, Trojan, Sellert, Mr. Mochastraw Breaker, Lucas, Flug, Godwin, Don Ruby, John Oshkin, Gilman, H. the Heiress, and Boomer Emily. Plethora of penguins and Who Needs to Sleep, Alea, Yakta, S. Lucas AC, JFJ, Nightwing, Cat Floppy, The Driver, Queen Canna, Silent Victory, Miles Stars, Red Crest, Will and Chosen, Tin, Night Guido, Riser, Bruna, Castio, Jason, Fox, and Dick. And as Bananas, led by Rin, Siegfried, Nova, The Bomb, Bookworm, and Sheberstein, Cynthios, Nick, Necrosis, Hannah, Fluffy, Senpai, Skelrek, Malta. It's official, Castle, Glow, Pastel, Sunset, Samurai, Anemo, Wero, Monochrome, Gotcha, Average, P. Kyle the Beard, Brenify, and Champy the Red Fights, Herf and the Artsy, NB, Apollo, Callistus, PBL Bean, Mr. Cola, Hurricanayagi. DJ Sloth, TV and Tendon Lighted, Moonstone, Sable, Glutted, and a Swoon Unit. Dessert Boy Man, Schmuggleblarts, Rick Rat, Dora Maple traveling in a box and Snowcat, Conjuring, Scribes, Croissant, Fulfill, Written Word, Ginkgo, and Sibylla. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. But folks, with that all out of the way, let's get back into the game. After a long time. 3 weeks.
Had a lot of good Dispatch to play.
Oh yeah, dude. Chat, if you didn't watch our Dispatch Let's Play, go check that out, because that was really good.
And fucking ripped.
Oh, also...
Yeah, I'm excited to play that at some point.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it.
Oh, you're gonna love it, Wes.
Yeah. Also, I should have mentioned this in the intro. I got distracted from talking about Extra Life. But hey, next week in the United States is Thanksgiving, which means we will not be doing a stream of this, or in fact, any streams next week, because we will all be spending time with our families. I'll be going to Florida to see mine. I guess pray for me, chat. But enjoy your week. We will have a bunch of uploads going up on YouTube, though. So if you want some time away from your family, there's plenty of entertainment that we will be providing to you via edited videos. You know what might be happening, though? There might be some respectable streams for your viewing pleasure next week. That'd be very cool.
If I'm feeling better. Also, hi, everybody. I've been kind of sick, so yeah. If I'm a little low energy today, I'm boosting it. I'm boosting it as much as I can.
Give Wes some grace tonight, y'all, and some good vibes, some energy.
Yeah, I need the spirit bath bomb.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Why that's an easy collab, actually. Why hasn't Toei Animation done that?
Made a bath bomb.
The fact that they did a One Piece collab.
Spirit bomb scented.
Yeah, spirit bomb.
They did a not Lush. Lush did a bath bomb thing with One Piece
One
and
Piece.
Mario.
I'm sure they did because everybody's done something with One Piece.
For sure, and it
One Piece
sold out
smart.
fucking instantly. And I was like, what is the crossover between Lush? People who like Lush products and One Piece fans, because I can't imagine it's that high.
Because as everybody knows, people who watch One Piece don't bathe, so like crazy.
Listen, it's not what I was saying, but it's not what I was saying.
I'm curious what you think a spirit bomb, bath bomb would smell like. What does the spirit bomb smell like?
Yeah, it's like an everything.
The energy
bagel.
of everything.
everything that lended its energy.
Yeah,
exactly.
Including that deer.
No two spirit bath bombs are the same.
Yeah. Fuck, I missed y'all. This is good. Let's go. Actually playing the video game. Thank you all. The test results have just come in, sir. Traces of ubiquium were found in the teapot. They were.
Just like Mr. Edgeworth said.
I did? Oh, yes, of course I did.
Curse you!
It really took 3 weeks to get those test results in? Jeez.
Forensics are slipping.
Terrible.
Curse you! You better not think this means you beat me!
You really need to drop this obsession with coming in first, Mr. Winner. We're all on the same side here, remember?
Who's in first?
We're all trying to get to the truth.
What? But first is best! Everybody knows it's better to be a winner than a loser!
That's really no way for a prosecutor to think. Not a successful one, anyway.
But I... Listen, this is only my first game. I haven't had a character arc yet. This is like your 7th.
To be young and full of shit.
And there's no other games you appear in, so if you're gonna have a character arc, you better hurry it up.
You better get cooking.
Because this is called Miles Edgeworth Investigations.
My name's on the fucking box.
Enough. Mr. Edgeworth, please refrain from taunting the boy.
Na boo boo.
But he's just so tauntable.
I thought she was saying ignore him.
No, I can't use status effect moves. Pokemon joke.
Ignore him, Eustace. He isn't worthy of your attention.
But, Gavel! Oh, all right.
Why don't I take care of things here for now? In the meantime, you can perform the far more important task of going and checking on the victim.
Oh, yeah, good idea. I'll be right back.
Excellent. We shall see you shortly then. Mr. Winner's annoying, but totally harmless. Judge Gavel, on the other hand,
has an actual hammer.
That can hurt someone.
Now.
She's got the hammer.
Ms. Bound, perhaps you could explain why traces of ubiquium were found in your teapot.
I like the minty flavor.
I had no idea there was anything like that in there. But perhaps it's one of the ingredients in the dishwashing soap I use? So, you're telling the court that you did not intentionally put ubiquium in the teapot? Yes, exactly. Why would I? Until today, I had no idea that it could even be used to make poison gas.
That's a lie.
Objection! You're a trained actress, are you not, Miss Bound? I'd have thought you would be a more convincing liar. What do you mean? You have access to the ultimate cookbook, correct? A book that just happens to contain instructions on how to create the poison gas used in the attack. Meaning, it's perfectly possible for you to know exactly how to make it. You're very well informed, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Bound, is what Mr. Edgeworth said true?
But that's not a food item. You can't eat poison gas. Why is it in the cookbook?
I have a confession to make to all of you. I've been a pharmacist the whole time.
Everyone's pharmacists!
The book does contain information on how to make the poison gas, yes. But the fact that I've seen it doesn't make me guilty.
Delicia Scone comes in. I have a confession to make. I'm not a pharmacist. What? I'm a mediocre cook.
Mr. Edgeworth, I don't want to be a great thief anymore. I want to be a pharmacist.
No.
Can I ask exactly how the gas was triggered?
You know, Miles Edgeworth, your dad always said he wanted you to be a pharmacist. He told me that before he died. He said, hey, try and see if you can convince my son to be a pharmacist.
Wait, Miles Edgeworth, you thought your dad was a prosecutor or a defense attorney? No, boy. Your dad was a pharmacist.
What have I been doing with my life?
Miles, the vodka and name are legendary for our pharmaceuticals. We will never lose a clinical trial.
Miles Edgeworth, I will be the best pharmacist. I will cure cancer. Is that something a pharmacist even does? I'm not sure.
Probably not.
But I will. The victim used a blowtorch to heat the lid of one of the display cases, thereby melting the ubiquium. I see. But he locked himself in the room too, didn't he? Surely that and the fact that he triggered it himself. Wouldn't it point to it being a suicide attempt?
That would be the most insanely elaborate way to do yourself in. What the fuck are you talking about, Judy?
So, she's not willing to admit to anything. Furthermore, where would I have gotten hold of the Infesticide Ultra? Oh, I don't know. Perhaps you stole it.
You know, I did bump into Moody Judy a week or so ago. And that very evening, I noticed my Infesticide Ultra had gone missing. And there was a note from Judy saying, hey, I borrowed this, do you mind? I have to go poison a guy. I thought it was all very strange. Judy, surely you didn't.
Delicia, you carry your bag of pharmaceuticals with you everywhere, don't you? There would have been any number of opportunities for someone other than myself to steal it from you.
Okay, Judy, but like, come on. Come on.
That's true. But I don't have any hard evidence that it definitely was Miss Bound who stole it.
Dudes, there's clearly something you're not telling us. Why don't you come clean, We all know you've never hurt somebody for no reason, so...
Not you too. You think I'm guilty as well, Mr. Fender?
Can you blame me? You've got one wing disguised as another, a gas trap in one of the display cases, and you're the proprietor of the establishment. It's looking a lot like you did it, kiddo. It's looking a lot like Christmas.
Well, almost Christmas isn't Christmas, Mr. Fender.
Touché.
You've got this all wrong. I swear I'm a good girl, Mr. Fender. You can't pin it on me.
You gotta be gone with the wind on this one. Frankly, my dear,
you have to remember.
I just don't give a damn.
You have to remember, the gallery doesn't have any security cameras, nor any security personnel. If some ill-intentioned person or other wanted to get in undetected, I don't think they'd have much of a problem.
Okay, but like, it's your business, dog. Like...
Wow, you're practically asking to be burglarized.
I'll come back later.
You need to be more careful. A great thief could have a field day in here.
And I don't think she's joking.
I'm not joking.
And actually, it seems that Mr. Gusto did, in fact, enter the gallery before it opened.
Sheesh. Judy's one tough cookie. She's not budging an inch. Maybe it's time to rock a little technique Gregory taught me back in the day.
You get behind her and I'll push. And what technique might that be?
It's the old Tripperooski, Miles.
That'll get her to budge.
So hear me out. Everything's connected to what happened 18 years back, yeah? And since we're not getting anywhere by focusing only on the here and now...
Oh, are we gonna go back to the past, Samurai Jack?
Maybe we ought to approach this from a different angle and look to the past for clues instead. Shut up.
A turnabout in thinking!
Shut the fuck up.
So my father used this secret technique as well.
Alright.
It's my bloodline
time to learn your
technique.
Keke Genkai. I'm surprised Von Karma didn't teach you this. Of course, he wouldn't have known. Alright, let's run this through the old Thinkatron. How was Jude's involved and what happened back then?
He's using the Thinkatron? Jim must be getting real.
According to Miss Bound, it was because of her that Mr. Frost's flavored ice sculptures melted. And yet his sculptures are here on display at this very gallery today. Is it possible that she... Thank you, Fender. I think I know what I need to ask Miss Bound now.
I mean, she took pictures of them, so she was able to recreate them this time. Don't thank me. Thank your pops. Gotta thank your pops. Now, take it away, Milesy. I'll grab the popcorn.
Miss Bound, you say that you were the one who caused Mr. Frost's creations to melt 18 years ago, correct? I'm afraid so. I was young and foolish, and it was a terrible accident. And yet, what you did allowed you to open this exhibit, no?
Chrono Wizard in the chat says the Thinkatron, that's what killed Cindy Stone, right? And Mia Fey.
What do you mean? Yes, what do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If you are going to ask such questions, perhaps a formal testimony from Miss Bound might be best.
Yeah, sure, do the game mechanics.
Yes, perhaps it might. I'd like to know a little more about Zodiac Hall.
Zodiac Killer?
And about why Miss Bound decided to dedicate this space to Mr. Frost's works. Very well. If you believe it to be relevant to the case, I will allow it. Miss Bound,
to hear this,
would
but
you
I
mind? Not at all. I'll do whatever it takes to prove that I'm innocent.
Whatever it takes.
I'll even kill to prove that I didn't kill. Then please, if you could give us some background on Zodiac Hall and the pieces on display here.
Ho ho ho.
It took 18 years, but I finally got the bastard. I mean, but at long last, I was finally able to buy Samson's home back a little while ago. But a place like this is expensive to maintain, so I decided to turn it into an art gallery. To that end, I collected as many Paul Halik pieces as I could from around the world. Because, well, if I'm honest, it's always been something of a dream of mine to open a space dedicated to his work. Thank you for your testimony, Miss Bound. How wonderful it is that you were able to fulfill your dream. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, everything seems entirely above board to me. Judge Gavelle, that was simply the witness's preliminary statement.
I was gonna say, didn't really address any of the actual points.
Yeah.
As you surely know, you haven't allowed me time to mentally scar the poor woman. The value of that testimony cannot be evaluated without due cross-examination.
She's got to have at least a little bit of trauma I can exploit.
Spoken like a true attorney. Very well. You may do what you must.
And I will. 18 years ago, buy his house back. Hello? Mouse? But a place like this is expensive, so I turned it into an art gallery. Collect as many Paul League pieces as I could. If I'm honest, it's always been something of a dream. I wanted to open a space dedicated to his work. I think it's going to be one of the middle two. Is it Presser Reno?
Hold it!
Let's see here.
You manage the gallery by yourself. You manage the gallery by yourself, Miss Bound. Yes, well, we only opened today, so I haven't done much actual managing yet.
And someone's already gotten poisoned, so it's not really going great, if I'm being entirely honest.
I mean, hey, it worked out really well for the Gatewater Hotel, so, you know.
I noticed that you named the museum Judy Bound Museum and Crime Scene.
What did you mean by that?
I have to keep the mansion going. Can't have it falling down around my ears. Samson could come home any day after all.
Could he?
I don't know. Maybe there's a really good big prison escape and he gets out. You never know.
Well, if he finds the spoon in the cake that I baked him. So she really put the house back for him.
I'm so sorry, Judy. I wish I could have done more.
Oh, you've done plenty, Mr. Fender. If anyone should have done more, it's me. Even if the only thing I can do right now is to keep this place safe for Samson.
Paul Halik pieces. Alright.
Hold it!
Paul Halik. That was Mr. Frost's pseudonym, correct? Yes. He adopted it while he was working as a sculptor in France. I see. I'm curious about some of the pieces in your collection. More specifically, how you were able to acquire the Taurus and Gemini sculptures. It was my understanding that Mr. Frost died before he could complete them. Yes, I was able to create replicas for the Winter Wing based on photos of the sculptures he made. Really? Perhaps you could go into some more detail on that?
Okay. Something a dream of mine. Was able to create replicas for the Winter Wing based on photos of the sculptures he made. Okay, well that's gotta be something. Oh, this is the original. Okay. This is taken by the victim 18 years ago. I know that's Larry's drawing.
Is there something different about them, or do we have...
We don't have a picture of the modern day one before it melted. Or did we see it? There was something weird. This is just the old one. Winterby, Taurus, and Gemini. Which it wasn't. That's not Gemini. And I'm pretty sure that's actually not Taurus.
Wait, are the one that's a bull not be Taurus?
Damn. This piece of evidence will reveal the truth.
Well, I'm clearly wrong because the music didn't stop, but I could have sworn they said something different. God damn it.
Really? It will? You seem determined to paint me as the perpetrator of this crime, Mr. Edgeworth.
Listen, I'm sorry, Chad. It's been 3 weeks. Give me some
Why
grace
else
on
would
this
you
one.
resort to tactics like these?
Don't sniffle. Come on.
Miss Bound, please don't cry. Fine. Then shall we continue?
Yeah.
So her tears were all an act? I suppose she is an accomplished actor.
Replica based on the photos of the sculpture. Okay, so it wasn't that. Sunlight, no. Teapot. Cookbook. Oh, no, fuck. What was it?
That was correct.
No, but
What did it?
What did it say? What did it say? What did it say?
Yeah, we don't even need to know.
Sugar composition matches found in the pale blue liquid in Artie Frost room 18 years ago. The sugar detected in fountain.
So it's saying that it's the same instead of a match, I guess.
Okay, yes. It's the exact same. Like, it matches the sugar that was in the one 18 years ago. Okay, sure. I don't think we noticed that last time. We recognized that last time. That's fucking bonkers. Just want to put that into the world.
I'm afraid you've run out of road, Miss Bound. You can lie all you like, but you can't deny the results of the tests conducted on the sculpture's remains. And those tests leave no room for ambiguity.
People once again in the chat saying mission failed successfully.
What you had on display weren't replicas. They were the very statues Mr. Frost carved 18 years ago.
Oh, I can probably help explain how they worked it out if you like, dear. It's the sugar, you see. You might think sugar is sugar, but the composition is actually very...
Sugar?
It's actually glucose.
You could probably recreate the statues, but the sweet secret of their chemical makeup, no chance.
Thank you, Miss Scan. I don't recall asking for her help, but still. Stay in your lane, you pharmacist!
All these damn pharmacists!
To put it simply, the statues didn't disappear back then because they'd melted. They disappeared because you spirited them away and kept them hidden for these 18 long years.
Oh, shit.
What? She kept a pair of flavored ice sculptures around somewhere for all that time?
It's not the most out there idea in the world. Assuming you had a big enough icebox.
Quiet, all of you. Miss Bound, have you anything to say in your defense? So you've already learned that much. Should I take that to mean you admit to having hidden the flavored ice sculptures in question? No, I admit to no such thing. You haven't proven that I was the one who took those statues away. And you won't, because it would have been impossible for me to do so in the first place. The police were already here when they disappeared. How could I have done it without them noticing? How indeed? I don't yet know exactly how you did it, but I'm far from ready to say that it was impossible for you to have stolen them away. You're a very persistent man, aren't you, Mr. Edgeworth? I am indeed, and I won't stop until I get to the truth. I see. Then I better tell you exactly what I did that day 18 years ago.
What'd you do that day?
I killed the whole guy.
The whole time before judging began, I was waiting upstairs in our living area on standby. I'm a robot, you see. During the judging, I had to go change the camera's film cartridge for Samson.
Maybe you've met my cousins, Plonko and Plonko.
Damn it, Pridge. Yeah! I was literally about to say that. What the fuck? I was hanging out with my cousin, Plonko. Wow.
Well, we don't know that many robots in this series.
No, you know.
But before I could take the camera back to Samson, I discovered Mr. Frost's body.
She said that with a smile on, which is kind of crazy.
Later, around when your father arrived,
crazy.
I began to make the rounds and serve tea to everyone present. That was when I saw Mr. Gusto entering Mr. Frost's room. And those were my movements on the day it all happened. I hardly see how you could take issue with any of that.
That's for us to decide, Miss Bound.
Are you saying there's a contradiction in her story, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm more focused on proving the fact that she did indeed steal those statues. The question is, when would she have had the opportunity to do so? If I can pinpoint that, I might be able to prove what exactly she got up to.
Whole time before the judging began, I was waiting upstairs in our living area on standby. During the judging, I had to go change the camera's film cartridge for Samson. Before I could take the camera back, I discovered Mr. Frost's body. Later on, when your father arrived, I began to make the rounds to serve tea. That was when I saw Mr. Gusto entering Mr. Frost's room. This is going to be a good time to refresh ourselves of all the evidence in this case, because it has been, in fact, 3 weeks. Such limitations. That shouldn't be important. Found inside one of his creations. While in detention, Tango discovered he had a taste disorder, which was subsequently cured. Convicted as an accomplice. Paul Halik, under which the name was renowned for sculpture in France, contestant in the confectionery contest. Body was discovered in Tangero's room. Cause of death was blood loss following a blow to the head. Okay. Got that. Got the winter wing. The blowtorch. That's the modern day. Lost 18 years ago. Only to be discovered floating in the fountain is really interesting. It's very interesting. Pisces sculpture. This is the modern day, so I don't think it's relevant. Poison gas. Ultimate cookbook. The finger marks, which we don't know who they belong to still. Salt lamp. Teapot. Chocolates. Lift cart. Gemini analysis results. Okay. Let's get the free hint.
I need to figure out when Miss Bound would have been able to steal the sculptures.
What was her best window of opportunity?
I mean, probably when she discovered the body, but before she served tea?
You'd think a great thief like me would have an inkling, but I'm drawing a blank here.
Are you a squid or are you a kid? If you're gonna get to the bottom of this, you need to grill her harder. So get to it. We're right behind you, big man. Oh, big man.
And I'll watch.
Inkling. Splatoon 3 reference.
All right.
Before I saw Samson's body. Later, around when your father arrived, we began to make the rounds. So, somewhere in here.
Hold it!
It's a pretty big unaccounted for time.
Just as you did today. Yes, I went around and offered everybody working on the investigation a cup of tea.
Present company included. I remember it well. You were here, there, upstairs, downstairs, everywhere with that little cart of yours.
Interesting. And did anything strike you as strange around that time?
Oh yeah! Gregory was singing the praises of Judy's tea, and I think he mentioned his saucer was cold. How the fuck do you remember that, Fender? That's from 18 years ago.
Thank you. That is an impossible piece of information to fucking remember.
That's great.
He told me the saucer of his teacup was cold.
I played this game 3 weeks ago, and I don't remember that. How do you remember that 18 years later? I'm glad you remembered it, but fuck me.
His saucer was cold. Was this the moment when Miss Bound stole the sculptures?
I mean, it was cold. She stole the ice sculpture, so yeah, probably.
Miss Bound, I believe this was when you stole the sculptures.
I hate to contradict you, but the fountain room was full of witnesses at that point, Mr. Fender included. Are you suggesting that I somehow got the sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room, right under everyone's noses?
That is precisely what I'm suggesting.
Well, could you not suggest it?
Miss Bound stole those ice sculptures, and she did it by hiding them here.
Under
the big cloth.
That's smart. I mean, they definitely look like she'd have to take multiple trips.
I mean, how disassemblable of a sculpture?
I think they're taking in one big chunk at once.
Yeah, I think it's just a big, giant rectangular piece of ice.
Yeah. Oh, I got hit.
Take that!
My father and Fender had no idea that one of the sculptures was mere inches away from them. Because it wasn't just a tea set you were pushing around, Miss Bound, but a hidden ice sculpture in a glass case.
Overruled. Surely such a thing would have been impossible.
How?
How would a case of that size fit on a serving cart? It would have been spotted immediately.
No.
Who said anything about a serving cart?
Well, I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Edgeworth.
This scene is so, like, choose your fighter.
I know.
This is the idle poses of the Ace Attorney fighting game. Like,
what are you suggesting she used instead?
I'm suggesting that Miss Bound used this to transport the sculptures.
it's clearly the lift cart.
Take that! And this is...
The cart that Miss Bound used to move the flavored ice sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room 18 years ago. And it would appear that the very same cart is still here with us in this fountain room.
This makes sense to why she had to cop to accidentally melting them, because she moved them.
We originally bought it for use in the contest. And you're saying that Miss Bound loaded Mr. Frost's sculptures onto this cart and carried them off?
I am. As you can imagine, all one would need to do is lay a case on its side, add a tablecloth, and it'd look exactly like a normal serving cart, thus allowing her to move the sculptures around freely.
Can it be?
Holy moly! Of course! That's why those saucers were so chilly. We're sitting on top of a big block of ice. Shoot. How could you?
Impressive. Then again, you are Mr. Gregory Edgeworth's son. I should have expected no less. There isn't a scrap of evidence that I stole the sculptures all those years ago now. And yet, I knew that no matter what I said or did, I'd always be under a cloud of suspicion. So you admit it. You admit that you stole them from Mr. Frost's room. Yes, I do. All right, I admit it, I tell you. I took those sculptures and their glass cases out of that room 18 years ago. As Mr. Edgeworth correctly deduced, I dressed up the lift cart as a serving cart to do it. And slipped in and out of Mr. Frost's room while I was going around serving tea to everybody. In the end, I'd removed not only the sculptures, but the flavored ice Zodiac blocks as well.
Zodiac blocks? I feel like I've seen them for myself before. There's a huge block of ice on display here.
Did that always say the Pleiades?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Alright, I just don't remember the text being written on it before.
Yeah, and I think we always said the Pleiades nuts.
It must be.
Well, if we did, I was going to say that right now. If we had since West claims we already have, I'll restrain myself.
We never want to make the same joke twice here.
Pleiades nuts! Oh! I lied! I'm doing it anyway! Got him.
Whoa! Holy shit.
It must be incredibly heavy. Though, maybe not, what with it being hollow on the inside. If the Winter Wing really is an exact replica of Mr. Frost's room from 18 years ago, then, even though my father never saw them because they'd already melted, the Zodiac blocks must have been in the victim's room back then as well.
When I had finished moving the 2 ice sculptures and the 2 Zodiac blocks out, I took 2 fresh, empty cases to Mr. Frost's room and put them where the original 2 had been. Only the sculptures had been kept in glass cases, you see, to prevent them from being damaged. The blocks were a little more robust, so they had been displayed as is. As stated in the contest rules, we were responsible for providing all display materials, including cases.
Meaning it would have been easy for her to prepare those empty spares she swapped in.
Mr. Frost's room contained quite a few other flavored ice works in progress. I figured if I melted them down somehow, the resulting puddle would look like it came from the sculptures. And that is how the sculptures from 18 years ago came to be in the Winter Wing today.
I have to say, Mr. Edgeworth, that's quite the confession.
I would agree, Kay.
Indeed. And I think she offered it so willingly because she knows there's nothing we can do with it.
That's all I have to tell you. However, despite everything I've shared, you can't charge me with anything now, can you?
Okay, well, don't say that so confidently.
What? How'd you figure that? You served his dad tea on a cold saucer. That's gotta at least be like 20 years, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Cold tea?
I don't know crime.
I would have thought you might know at least this much, given we're at a crime scene. I suggest you memorize the various statutes of limitations outlined in this book.
Wait, are they really about to say, hey, she did a crime, but it was over 15 years ago, so it doesn't matter?
The statute of limitations on ice sculptures is pretty short.
Why didn't I get that book in law school? The book looks dope.
I know, you got a little anime cat friend?
I know, right?